How do you feel right now, and what is your mental state?
Well, I'm reasonably nervous, of course, and a little bit excited, of course. My mental state is just fine. I mean, just before the final of any tournament.
What do you expect to play in PR average, and at what PR average would you be disappointed?
Okay. I mean, my goal would be like below 2, but realistically it would be very difficult because my average would be like 2.7 or something like that. But I would be happy. I should be happy if I play below 2.25, I guess, and I would be very disappointed if I play over 3. But I think it's very unlikely, anyways.
Do you have elements of the game where you consider yourself to have weakness or strengths?
My weakness would be time management. I tend to spend a lot of time on the beginning of the match, and so that I have a shortage of the time in the end. My strengths, I don't know. I think my overall understanding of the game is high, but I also my mental state is usually very stable. I think that's one of my strengths, I think.
How did you prepare for the UBC?
How do I prepare? Well, nothing special. I just played a lot of 7-point match with my sparring partner, Kazuki Yokota. Of course, I study a little bit about score matter, like take point and gammon value and stuff like that. But mainly, I play a lot of 7-point match play. That's it.
Compared to your all-time peak level of Backgammon, where are you at right now in this moment?
That's who knows. I mean, I'm 41 years old, so obviously my age probably changes my game in good way and bad way. But I don't know. I think I'm strongest in my history. But I might be stronger even in next year, or I might be, not strong anymore in next year. I don't know. Tell me.
Are you going to make any strategical adjustment to this format or to your opponent?
Not against my opponent. My opponent is Hideaki Ueda, basically the strongest player. So what can I change to him? I wouldn't change that much anyway. But to the 7-point match, especially we count the PR as a result. I probably, going to go with Extreme Gammon, even though sometimes I disagree with him. That's a format, that's a rule we play with.
Last year, we saw you performing below your usual level in day 1 against the Standard, and then started playing the Super Grandmaster level on day 2 and 3. Do you know why this happened? And have you done anything to avoid that this year?
Yeah, that was very hard for me last year after day 1 because I played like 4, 5, but then I analyzed my game and I concluded that it wasn't like my game is deteriorate. I just, the match happened to be my weakness. Some game I don't understand, some game I do understand. I understood that it was just a coincidence. It's not like I could play better and just believe in myself. That's all. And I didn't do any special preparation. Not going to happen this year. Because it would happen, it could happen. We can't just avoid it. It's just part of the game. Yeah.
Finally, could you give me a final comment from you?
All right. I'm very happy to play UBC final again, and this is a very great format and a tournament for backgammon. And I hope I win, and I hope I play again next year. But even if I lose, I would like to see the best matchup in next year as well. Thank you.
How do you feel right now, and what is your mental state?
I'm a little bit nervous in a special occasion, special event, in a special room, in a special wear. like this, I think I will play as usual, and I will enjoy the seriousness of this game as usual.
What do you expect to play in PR average, and what PR average would be you be disappointed?
This February I played 2.76 in Gibraltar, and I expect to play like that, and I have to play at least 2.76 to beat him, I guess, and I'm disappointed if my PR is over 3.
Do you have elements of the game where you consider yourself to have weakness and strengths?
I don't have any specific position that I'm good at or bad at, ill at, but one of my weakness I noticed is that I tend to make a massive blunder after some consecutive tough decisions or tough positions. So I will try not to do like that.
How did you prepare for the UBC?
I did nothing special, but I played only 7-point matches these days against Japanese top players, Mochy and Yoshiyuki Nakamura, and someday I played in 4 consecutive matches in one day, and yeah, that's all.
Compared to your all-time peak level of backgammon, where are you right now in this moment?
From this February, my PR goes down, keep going down, but so I have no idea, but my condition is not bad.
Are you going to make any strategical adjustment to this format or to your opponent?
Nothing special, because my opponent is the best player in the world. So, and I'm not good at adjusting to my opponent, and so all I can do is play as usual and play in a usual statement.
You shocked the backgammon world with your level of play in February in Gibraltar. Have you been improving since February?
I think I improved in some part, but you know, this game is like whack-a-mole. That means I improve in some part, maybe some part getting worse. It gets worse. So who knows?
What PR average do you think it will make in order to beat Mochi-san?
As I said, at least I have to play 2.76 or so, and yeah, that's my answer.
How did you reach Grandmaster level in less than 3 years? What is your secret?
I don't have any secret in my opinion. I just continue to think this game. I have continued thinking about this game and discussing some positions and keep playing. And but one of the characteristics that fits this game so well is that I hate losing very much in every kind of game since I was born. I have played lots of games, including backgammon, but many puzzles and quizzes like that. And every time I play that kind of game, I always play seriously and think very seriously to beat the opponent. And maybe that attitude will raise me up here, I guess.
Could you give us a final comment?
Yeah, you know, my opponent is the best player in the world, and he said that his condition is the best of his 20th or so career. So I'm very humbled to play seriously with the best player in the best position, and I just also play seriously to beat him.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.